Hello and happy new year, everybody. Welcome to a brand new sort of season of the Calamity Junction podcast, the show where two guys talk about life, liberty, and the pursuit of cheap video games. My name is Drop Shadow. With me always is my good friend, has been for many years, Holty. How's the new year been so far for you, Holty?
Oh God. I don't, I feel like I always start these things off and I complain about a
That's what
lot
this
of
podcast
things,
is
but
for, though. That's
that's
what
what
this
this
podcast is
podcast is
for.
for. Um, it's going, is all I can say. The sad thing is that this weekend I was supposed to go to a con,
Hmm.
that I'm not going to anymore,
Yeah,
just due
yeah.
to different things,
Hmm.
over the holiday break. I didn't have water for 12 days in my apartment.
Oh Lord, was it because of the cold snap that came down?
Yeah,
Oh
four pipes
shit.
burst in my apartment. Four.
Shit.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm
they're
sure they're
fixing them.
they're dragging their ass though, I'm sure, as they usually do.
They didn't just drag their ass, dude. I'm telling you, they fixed every other person's plumbing in my building, not just like my area, my building, except for mine.
Shit. I
Like a
think
week.
honestly, I think it's because you pay a lot less because you've been there so long. I think they're
Not really.
I mean, they're
I'm
probably
now
I
on
think at
par.
this I think well, I don't know. I was gonna say like it's probably they're trying to like force you out of there or something because you don't pay as much as like people that just move in there, because you've been there
No,
for a
I'm
while.
actually paying. I mean, I was one of the cheapest people living here. Now I'm pretty much on par. They raised my rent in October by $200. I think I told everybody about this at the end of last season.
Fuck
They raised my
that,
rent
man.
$200 in 1 year. Hence why, I didn't have the funds to go to the con that I normally go to every year.
Yeah.
Um, and amongst other things. But the thing is that, uh, yeah, it was a thing. Now, one of our mutual friends did offer to. He's like, dude, you know what? Why don't you just come? Don't worry about the hotel fee. Don't worry about.
Yeah.
I'll buy you a ticket. Don't worry about it. Just come and hang
Yeah.
out. We want to see you. And I was just like, I can't do that, man. I'm not that kind of guy that does that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know, because like, oh, what if they see me buying food or doing this other thing? Like, oh, you had $40. Why am I doing? I'm like, I'm not that kind of person.
Well, how about this?
So
Oddly enough, I'll be where the con is at, for a different reason. So I'll be there. Most likely not gonna go inside the con. I'll probably hang out. You know that area in the hotel where they have all the tables and shit?
yeah.
If I was gonna go, I'd probably just hang out there just to hang out with people. But like, if you end up going, fuck, man, I got you, man. Don't worry about that shit.
Why is everybody doing that? Like, I that's not what I want. I want
That's
to be
called
able to
f-
afford my own
that's
way.
that's called friendship, man. You help friends when they're in dire straits, man. That's what being a friend is, you know. You didn't even have to ask, but
I don't. I shouldn't. I would never ask. That's the
no.
thing is, I would never ask. I never ask for that. I never ask for help when my mental issues come up. I never do that.
Honestly,
I'm
that
not
should
going to
tell
be a
you
burden on anybody.
that should tell you how special you are to people because they're offering to pay just to be able to see you.
And they're
Yeah, that
like, dude, it's not going to be the same without you. You've been every year for the past like eight
no,
years.
it's
I'm
it,
like,
it isn't.
I
And
know that, but
honestly, like I don't know any other window of time when I'll be able to fucking be around there. Yeah, especially with you, what you know is coming down the pipeline for me. So,
right. And the thing is that I get it, but it's a 3 hour drive for. I rationalized it in my head like this: I have to work on Friday. The con started tonight on Thursday. We
oh
record
yeah,
these generally on Thursdays.
yeah, that's
Um,
right.
the, so I normally go up early Friday morning, but I work tomorrow,
Yeah.
so I wouldn't be able to even be there until either late Friday
Mm-hmm.
or Saturday, and then I have to leave Sunday morning in order to get back. Generally, well, okay, or afternoon
Yeah.
on Sunday.
I
It wouldn't
see.
have been a thing. I have Monday off. I'm not. Monday is MLK Day. We're
Mm-hmm.
dating this podcast by saying that is MLK Day.
Yep.
So I
This
have
will
that
go
day
up on
off of
Tuesday, by the
work
way.
as well.
Yeah, that's I don't know, man. These cons are like They've
the thing
gotten
is
they've
like,
gotten so overpriced though, man. It's fucking crazy. Because when we started, I remember when we started going to this one in Charlotte.
yeah,
Um, it was maybe $40 for the weekend.
right.
Now it's like $40 just for Saturday. Like, what the fuck happened? What happened?
The price of entertainment went off. They had to take off a year due to COVID.
Shit, yeah,
So
I
they're still trying to make
guess.
up that money loss.
They gotta, yeah, they gotta make up for the 2 years that they didn't have the fucking thing, I guess,
Not
man.
only that, I remember, getting my ticket for the weekend for $25 because I would do panels.
Yeah, yeah, they give you
Like,
like
that's the
half
thing.
off or something, or they would give you a
A
free one.
third off. Every hour you get a third off. It's no longer.
I thought they gave you a free one.
They used to.
I remember
They
when I
don't
did
anymore.
the dandy thing. Remember when we did the dandy thing? I think we got a free pass for that or something.
Yeah. And then we did what are the panels I normally do? I always do
Uh,
like game hunting 101. No, collecting 101.
yeah, I did the dandy one, and then I think the same year you did the game collecting 101.
Right.
And then because I remember back then they would give you a free pass, like one free pass per panel.
A lot of them did it.
Yeah.
I mean, when we went to too many games, if you did one panel, they're like, "Oh yeah, have a free VIP badge."
Oh yeah, that's
Not
right.
even like a normal badge.
That's
No,
right,
VIP. You
yeah.
get access to the VIP stuff.
We got two of them. We got two of them that time. I
Right.
remember. Yeah, it was like the
But
boss battle, fucking
right.
boss badge,
The,
whatever the fuck it was.
the first year of now it's called GalaxyCon. It was SuperCon.
Yeah.
SuperCon. They were begging people for panels, and I got in about 4 or 5 people just doing 1 or 2 panels there because
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I can do 2 panels, and I would get people who are on my panel. Now it's like, oh no, you do the panel, and either A, they'll give you just that day for free. That's what
Yeah.
GalaxyCon is doing. Is so if your panel's on a Friday, you only got Friday. So I hope you like whatever's going on Friday.
Yeah, no shit.
Free.
Because all the best
But
shit is on Saturday anyway.
exactly. Or if your panel's on Sunday, imagine getting a panel on Sunday and all you can do is the Sunday stuff.
I have.
Oh my god,
I think the dandy one was on a Sunday.
right, but you had a con for the entire. I mean, I'm talking about like a Galaxy Con where if you have a Sunday panel, you only get Sunday free. You don't get a weekend badge. Imagine that.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Yeah,
That's fucking scummy, man.
it's not great. And now what?
So then why would you even bother at that point?
That's what I'm saying. Well, you get that one day in for free, and maybe you can like
Well,
if you buy a weekend, you get people. Now, Animazement, you have to buy your ticket before you can put in for a panel, and then if your panel gets chosen, you get a discount on your ticket for the following year.
Oh, like so they retroactively like they don't retroactively
and it's
give
not
you-
even like a full weekend. You get like 25% off or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just it's a sad state nowadays. Sad state of
Fucking
affairs.
crazy, man. Fucking crazy, man. I mean,
So-
it's just I don't know. And like cons used to be about going and having a good time. Now it's just like everybody's
Yeah.
pushing their fucking Instagrams and Twitters, and it's about being like cosplaying used to be fun, but now
Speaking of
it's
that, what's our Twitter?
fuck. I don't even hang. I gotta look
You
it
don't
up.
even remember our
I-
stuff that we had?
Mine is at Drop Shadow Show. At Calamity JP. That's our
At calamityjp.com and also at Drop Shadow. What is it? Drop Shadow?
at Drop Shadow Show.
At Drop Shadow Show. And also at Captain Hobbs.
Oh
Or
yes,
Captain_Hobbs.
Yeah. Speaking of which, we'll get to Captain Hobbs in a second, but yeah, cosplaying used to be fun, but now it's all about
Yeah.
like everybody's trying to be a fucking model. Everybody's trying to be like Instagram famous. It's just fucking trash, man. It's trash, and I'm not making light on the fact that a lot of
No.
people work hard.
They do.
A lot of
But-
people work hard on this stuff, but
But the thing
it's
is
all a
I've
vanity
won-
project now.
I've won freaking cosplay contests with the crappiest outfits. It's not about that. You got to have a personality to back it up.
Yeah, and it's about having fun. Like honestly, at least it was.
I don't go to that
once upon a
con in
time.
Charlotte because I like anime. I don't do it. I
Mhm.
go there to hang out with people.
Yeah.
Like you keep saying Danny. I don't Dan D. Okay, cool. Don't know what that is,
That was
but hey.
that was that Elvis looking dude I dressed up as.
Oh yeah, I mean I remember that. And you
Yeah.
played board games, and it was fun. We had a fun time.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's
Right.
the point, is to go and have a fun time and to dress up as a favorite character. And but now it's like it's like a fucking the like a red carpet event. Like it's a fucking
Yeah.
Oscars or something. Like everybody just pretends like they're wearing like a designer fucking dress, and then it's fucking. And then it's just like with anything else, as soon as money gets pumped into it, it turns to shit. It
Now,
really does, man.
now listen, if you have a talent and you are expressing your talent out there, because there are people who make stickers, there are people who make art, there are people who make cosplay,
Yeah.
and this is your way to show it off.
Hmm.
All the power to you.
Yeah.
I hope that you can make it. I hope that you can make money with it. We're both doing the similar thing.
Yeah.
So I do not begrudge against you at all.
No,
But then when they invite cosplayers that I have no idea who they are, and they
yeah,
just stand there like a booth babe
yeah,
and get
that's the scum
just like,
fuckery I'm talking
okay,
about. Yeah, that's just it's just commercialism, man. It's just
yeah.
like you said, they're booth babes. They're just there to push their fucking Instagrams. They're there to just be like be eye candy for all the thirsty neckbeards walking around, because they know that that's their niche and they're making a fucking killing off of that shit. I
Start an
mean,
OnlyFans.
and
Just start an OnlyFans.
well, I mean,
Which
they probably
again,
half of them do that. Half of them,
I don't begrudge anybody who does that.
hey, man.
You found a niche, you're making money. Okay, awesome. But then don't be like, my biggest thing is don't be upset when some guy who doesn't have a six pack, who is not very tall, says, "Hey, I enjoy your OnlyFans."
Yeah.
I'm like, you put it out there.
Hmm.
I'm just tired of double standards.
And then guys who are looking at that, stop paying for that shit. Really. There's no reason to be paying for that crap anymore. I mean, with the amount of free content that is out there, why are you giving some random chick like, $300 fucking dollars every other day because she's showing you her clam? Like, what the fuck? What is that about? I don't understand that. Like, that doesn't compute in my mind. Like, why the fuck would you willingly give money to someone like that?
And ladies, make your money. That's fine. Please have a backup strategy. Is all I'm saying. It's not going to last.
Yeah, because not everything's
And I
gonna stay
consider
tight
myself,
forever.
yeah. And the thing is that I'm okay. I'm perfectly fine. Women's rights and everything like that. Yes, it needs to be, and I'm perfectly okay with it. I have no problem. I consider myself. I don't want to say an ally. What's the term?
Advocate.
Advocate. I consider myself an advocate. I'm perfectly behind,
Mhm.
equal representation and all that kind of
But
stuff.
equal means equal, not like
Right.
shit on men and then elevate, you
Like,
know.
oh my God, can you believe these guys are paying me money? Like, yeah, that's your audience. Why are you alienating your audience? It goes back to G4. Oh my God, Adam Sessler is doing. Have you seen the crap storm that Adam Sessler is doing
Oh
now?
yeah, like he's starting shit with YouTubers now or something. I
He's
saw I
like,
saw
oh, gamers are horrible. I'm like, dude, that's
that
who
was
did.
your whole fucking shtick, man. Like,
Like, all right.
hey, at this stage of the game, it's probably like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, I'm on a sinking ship anyway. I'm a fucking burn this bitch to the ground. That's probably
He's
what he's
burning
thinking.
his career to the ground, is what he's doing.
Honestly, he's just a fucking relic trying to stay relevant, man. Like, like he's trying to stay cool with the new generation. That's the problem. Like he's trying to be a millennial when he's clearly like a fucking, not of that generation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, was he born late 60s?
Fucking, I don't know, 70s maybe.
1973.
19 So he was born 1973.
Yeah, he's going to be 50 this year.
Yeah, and he's trying to fucking stay relevant by what exactly? Just shitting on gamers and
Yeah, it says
being
right
a
now
being a feminist and all this other horse shit.
he hates gamers. He has another Twitter rant. Oh Jesus Christ, man! It's all a storm.
I think he just does it on purpose just to get what little attention he can get,
Why not?
you know?
I mean, they're not going to bring back G4 again. He got
No,
lucky.
dude.
He got lucky with
No.
that 1 year, but it's gone.
That shit was dead on arrival, dude. They even tried to bring that that OnlyFans chick in to show her tits off, and that didn't even save the fucking channel.
Yeah, what's her name? Armor something? Amaranth?
I think.
And by the way,
is that it? I think so. I don't keep track of that shit. I don't.
Well, the reason why I kind of kept track of it, not because I'm a subscriber to her OnlyFans or whatever, but just because she does consider herself a bimbo, which, you know what? Here's the thing. She's proud about it, and that's fine. Don't get on me for saying it. She has called herself that, and she's okay with it. She understands what she does, and she doesn't try to hide it.
Yeah.
She's not secretly ashamed of it. She's just like, yeah, I do what I can. But she's also been in the news, I think recently for more serious stuff. I think that some potential abuse allegations against her significant other have come through. And you know what? That's horrible.
Like he abused her, or like?
Yeah, I think it was he was abusing her. I don't know if he was. I don't think it came through that he was forcing her to do OnlyFans. I don't think so. But there was definitely like he was a manipulative, abusive piece of shit, is what he was. And you know what? I hope that she's out of that situation. I hope that she can move on and be better. I really do.
Yeah.
Because despite how anybody feels about what people do for a living or how they make money, the manipulations, anything like that, there is never an excuse for that.
No, and for anyone out there maybe experiencing that type of situation, there's always help. There's always help. You know, call the police, you know, talk to a friend. There's always an outlet to get out of that situation. So,
and we understand that some see, here's the thing is that we start off this podcast talking about how I don't ask people for help for things because it's just not in my nature to do that.
Yeah.
And so I can understand.
Men, we don't ask for help. We just suffer in silence.
Which is probably the roughness on it. We probably should be asking for help more than we fear. My girlfriend is all up on me to, now that I have insurance, she wants me to get some sort of psychiatric help for stuff. She understands that there's some issues there, and she just wants the best for me. And I fight it, but secretly in my mind, I know she's just worried about me, and I would do it if just to help her be a little bit easier.
Absolutely. Of
course, well, because I care about her. I care about her more than I care about myself.
Yeah, and that's really like, you know, that right there. I mean, that's all the motivation one needs, you know, to have somebody to be your rock essentially and help you through that bullshit. Because I know it's helped me fucking just day in and day out, you know. So, but I'm here for you too, man. Don't think you got to do it alone. Shit.
I don't know.
We've been through a lot, so you know, I'm not here just to sit on the sidelines either. But can you hear the storm back here? Holy shit!
I can't.
Dude. You can't.
It's gonna be rolling through my area in about 2 hours.
It's not. Okay, so it's not coming through because holy shit, dude! It is pouring outside right now.
Well, if you lose power, I'll just keep talking on my own.
Well, I think the recording
will stop.
Yeah, I think the recording will stop. So
let's bring up a little. Let's get this mood a little lighter. Sorry, we haven't taught.
So we got all the depressing, you know, risk cutting bullshit out of the way.
For now, we'll go back to it later.
Yeah,
but let's talk about this.
Let's end the show that way.
Let's talk about something happy. We just had Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What'd you get for Christmas, buddy?
Oh, dude, Christmas. Well, I mean, as always, I think the past couple of years, my wife and I, we turned into a competition to see who can outgift the other, because I always feel so bad because I give her pretty decent gifts now, but then she always comes back and just like fucking one-ups me every fucking time. Like,
oh no. Like if I don't win Christmas, I feel like crap.
Yeah.
I have to win.
Yeah, I have to win Christmas because like I feel like shit. It's like, damn it, like I didn't spend as much money. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I think it was a tie this year. So so she got me a bunch of, you know, awesome like Spider-Man stuff for my car.
Nice.
You know, all sorts of little Spider-Man goodies because, you know, I'm big.
Which we need to talk about the trailer for the new Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. We'll
Oh
talk about
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. We'll put a pin in that. But the big gift that she got me a Gundam figure that I've been trying to look for, tracking down forever. But the big gift that she got me is a copy of Hero Quest, the board
Hmm.
game.
The
And I
the original or the remaster?
the remake, yeah, the remake one, which is not cheap these days.
No.
So, and I've been looking for that for at least a year now, like trying to find it anywhere I could that has board games at Target, GameStop, local mom and pop shops. I couldn't find it anywhere, but and I don't know how she tracked it down, but it's brand new. Like it even came
Wow.
in like the factory, like Hasbro factory fucking packaging, like where
No.
yeah. So I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know if she did it, man,
You
but
better tell me you got her something amazing.
dude, I got
Like,
her. Okay,
like
so
did you get her a Tesla?
no, I didn't get her a Tesla. I'm not that rich. I'm
Yet.
not rich at all. But I did
You're
get
doing
her.
okay.
I
You're doing
did
okay.
get her. Well, I own a house, so well, I don't own a house,
Yeah.
but I bought a house.
There you go.
Financed a house, I guess. I don't
There
own a
you
house.
go. What'd you get her?
So got her a couple of her favorite thing in the world is Sailor Moon. That's her favorite franchise. So got her
Yep.
a couple of import Sailor Moon figures, two of them. I got her. She also loves dragons, so I got her the McFarlane Golden Alduin from Skyrim
Ooh, nice.
figure. I got her a set. That Sonic the Hedgehog Lego set.
Yes.
Yeah, I got her
I know
that.
Legos. Yeah.
Yeah, she loves Sonic, so I got her that. I got her a complete on Blu-ray Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood on Blu-ray. It's like one of her favorite shows too, mine as well. So we'll be watching that together soon again. Um,
What was the big gift? What was the big gift?
Big gift. Let's see. The big gift. I actually got her a food processor that she's been wanting.
And
That
that
w-
is not us signing off that women need to stay in the kitchen.
No,
No.
no, no. She's actually been asking for it because she bakes a
Yes.
lot. So that was, I wouldn't say the big. I mean, they're all kind of big gifts, like Sonic Legos, the import, um, the Japanese Sailor Moon figures, the really high quality figures, and then the food processor that she's been wanting a new one, and she she's been kind of like hinting at that she wanted it. So of course, husband's gonna get her what the wife asked for. So,
Hell yeah.
but yeah, I think I outdid myself this time, but
I
it
think you did
was
pretty
it
good.
it was still close, man. I don't know. It's
I don't
hard
know
to.
that Hero Quest. I mean, there's one
I
thing
know.
to be something that you want versus something that you've been looking for like a year.
Yeah,
That's actually what Ashley did for me.
yeah, yeah. And then my wife's always doing that too, man. Like she'll take note of me. Because like we go out and I'm always like looking for the same thing, and then she'll take note of that, and then like it'll just show up, and it's like, what the fuck?
You got
Stop
yourself
doing
a good
this!
one.
Stop doing this!
You really got yourself a good one, bro.
Yeah. Um.
Congrats.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. And now we got a little one coming.
Are you officially announcing it?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty close. It's pretty close now. It's
He's officially announcing that he had sex with a woman.
Yes, for the
You
second
did it.
time. For the second time.
You did it.
I did it. I knew one day it would be possible. I didn't cross over in that 40-year-old virgin territory, thank God. But
Congratulations. And
appreciate it. You as well, man.
I
I
look
know you've
forward
been
to the ending of our friendship.
that
Uh,
will never happen.
you say that.
That will
People
never
with kids
happen.
versus people who do not want kids, it's hard for them to be friends.
No, you're just the cool
Yeah.
uncle. Get over it. You're just gonna be the cool uncle that comes over and has more video games than me.
No, I think you're doing all right. I'll have more N64 games than you. But,
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, man, pickups. What have you gotten? I know you've gotten stuff. So what have you been picking up?
Ah, crap.
I know you've been getting stuff. or is it your slow
I
season?
haven't really. It's my slow season. The yard sale season is over. It's the end of the year. I'm not going to cons, and I'm not spending any money. Like I have less money than I normally do, so I'm not spending any money on things. I am doing some trades. I did recently get a copy of Pokemon Soul Silver.
Oh, nice.
Complete.
Nice with the Pokewalker and everything.
I'm actually talking to a guy about getting a Pokewalker, but almost complete.
Nice. Yeah, that's an expensive one now. What's it like 250 now?
Somewhere around there. Yeah. So I'm doing that. I will say one thing I did get. I got it over Thanksgiving break because we took about a 3-month break from the podcast. Just life came up.
Yeah,
and we were like, yeah, that's a good ending to season 1. We got a bunch of episodes out there. So over Thanksgiving break, I got a PS5.
Oh, nice. Nice, man. Was it a trade or did you get one brand new?
Okay, so let me see if I still have the receipt. I think I still have the receipt right here. I'm going to tell you. You want me to go through the list of everything that I traded in?
He's got documentation, ladies and gentlemen.
I have documents. All right, let me see here. 1 second.
Let me guess. You traded your entire 64 library.
God, no. I could get with one game. I could get like 2 PS5s. You kidding me? Okay. Here we go. What all did I trade in?
Who'd you trade it into? GameStop?
I went to GameStop. GameStop finally. I went there the day after Thanksgiving on Black Friday. Just looking for a copy of Far Cry 6 because Far Cry 6 was like $5. I'm like, oh, that's a new game. I'm sure it's crap, but I like that actor. Yeah, the one who plays Gus Fring. And so I was like, yeah, I'll get $5. I like Ubisoft. If I'm ever bored enough to play it, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I went there and I got the copy, and the guy's like, hey, we got PS5s in stock. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really feel like doing a bundle. I'm never going to do a bundle. He's like, oh, we're no longer doing bundles. Yeah. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, it's no longer requiring to do bundles. And I was like,
sweet.
How many do you have? And he's like, oh, we got enough to last this weekend. They are going to be in stock. Yeah. And I'm like, do you have any disc ones? Because that discless version, man, I don't understand why people are buying that.
Well, that's Sony's way of forcing everybody to games for service model. That's what they want ultimately.
Look, PSN is great, but I'll get back to that in a minute. So I'm like, you're gonna have them all weekend. He's like, yeah. I was like, you guys do trades? I was like, obviously it's GameStop. Yeah. He's like, yeah. It's like,
fuck yeah.
I'm gonna go home and think about this.
What's there to think about? No, you went home to look for shit to trade in.
No shit. No duh. I was like, what am I gonna trade? Because I don't want to spend any money because I don't have any money.
Like, fuck all this GameCube stuff. Fuck all this PS2
no, it's
stuff.
GameStop. Here's the thing. It's GameStop. I can't trade off my retro stuff. Because if I'm going to trade it into GameStop, it has to be newer stuff. So I'm like, okay, what am I going to trade in?
Oh, they don't take retro anymore? Here's the list.
No, they don't take retro anymore.
Oh, they're still pushing it, though.
Yeah, here we go. This is a long list. I'm just going to get through it. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time on the 3DS. Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask on the 3DS. Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds on the 3DS. Pokemon Sun 3DS. Pokemon Ultra Moon 3DS. Pokemon Ultra Sun 3DS. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire 3DS. Pokemon Omega Ruby 3DS. Pokemon Y 3DS. Pokemon X 3DS. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu on the Switch. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch. Borderlands 3, Ghost Recon Breakpoint, Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Ghosts, BioShock The Collection, Far Cry 4, Biomutant, Mass Effect Andromeda, Wolfenstein in the New Order, Dead Rising 3, Beast Quest, Surge 2, Far Cry Primal, Saints Row the Third Remastered, Elder Scrolls 5, Skyrim, Shadows of War, Maneater, Risk of Rain 2, LA Noire, Quantum Break, Remnant from the Ashes, Final Fantasy 12, Chronos Before the Ashes, Dishonored 2, PS4 system Black used, 3DS system Purple used, Xbox One system Blue 500 gigabyte, Xbox One Advanced Warfare controller. Altogether,
you forgot the fucking
$545 in trades for all that stuff.
So you basically just traded. Yeah, you walked out with a PS5 for all the stuff that you traded away.
Yes.
Nice.
I basically traded my entire Xbox One collection, But I kept all my steelbooks. Still have all my steelbooks.
Yeah.
My PS4 system, because I was going to have a PS5. Who cares?
Yeah,
One of
because
the
it's backwards.
3DS.
It's backwards with the PS4, right? Like you can do. Okay.
Yeah. And
Okay.
that comes into play in a minute. A 3DS system that I got at a yard sale for $5, put in a new battery, and it worked great. And some 3DS games, which are basically all my Pokemon 3DS games.
Yeah, because those are the heavy hitters. Those are probably what helped you, honestly.
Let's see here. Pokemon. Let me go through here. Pokemon Sun was 11. Pokemon Ultra Sun was 19. This is how much trade value I got. Pokemon Ultra Moon was 18. No, about 19. Pokemon Alpha Sapphire was 18. Omega Ruby was 21. Y was 22. X was 22. Yeah.
GameStop be like $5.
It was not horrible considering what I actually paid for that stuff. I didn't buy it when it was new.
Yeah.
I've got it through trades and through other stuff. I mean, I found that a copy of Pokemon X at a pawn shop for $7.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
So it's not bad.
Well, I'm happy for you, man. I don't know when I'll jump on the. I mean, they're a little expensive right now. For like, I'm looking on Sony's website. You could buy them direct from Sony, but like the
Yeah, but
disc,
why would you?
the disc one is like because they're all fucking only ones you can find them now.
No, they have them in stock at GameStop.
But they're $4.99, man. Like shit.
Yeah, do what I did. Trade some shit. You don't need your PS4 when you're going to be having a PS5.
Yeah, but it's a spare.
So I will say this.
It's a spare for the other room.
On my PS4, I was playing God of War, the new God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh, how am I going to do this? Because I had to figure out how to trade, how to like upload my saves. Because I was like maybe 40% of the way through the game, if not 50% of the way through the game. And I'm like, I don't want to just lose the save and get a PS5 and then not have it. I had to pay for freaking Sony's PlayStation Network just to have access to cloud saves. So I paid $7, got their bare bones essentials, uploaded all of my saves from the PS4 so I could re-download them on the PS5.
Fuck
and
that,
you know
man.
what? That was okay.
Yeah.
Because I got access to some of their stuff.
I don't know, man. I'm not too in love with this console generation and all the infrastructure behind it, like all these fucking little memberships and services, and you know, the consoles themselves are fucking ludicrously expensive. Like I can just buy a PC that outperforms anything that those fucking consoles can do.
Don't tell me you're going to become a PC gamer now.
Well, if the shit keeps going the way it's going, I might as well, man. You know.
No, you are a retro. You are a physical collector at heart, and
I know that. And that brings me to my next point is, you know, the reason I haven't jumped ship yet is because I have so much shit to play. Like I don't need to spend $500 on a fucking PlayStation 5 or Xbox XYZ LMNOP console right now. I don't need it right now. Yeah. Plus I'm having way too much fun with my Switch, man. I've been really accumulating Switch games now. So I've been having a pretty good time with the
I'm trying my hardest to find a reason to play the Switch. Until Zelda 2 comes out, I have no interest in playing half of the games.
I've been well, I mean, you're not a JRPG fan, so I
hate JRPGs.
Yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing. And
I
I've been doing a lot of
the PS5
games.
is a JRPG console. I get that.
Yeah.
So
I'll probably end up getting the Xbox only because Elder Scrolls 6, but
Starfield is coming out this year.
Yeah.
If Starfield is not on Game Pass day one launch, I may have to get an Xbox.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is that I can still play most of those Xbox games because they're on Game Pass, and as long as you have a computer, you have access to all the Game Pass games. So I'm not missing all of my Xbox games. Is the big thing. I mean, I just finished High on Life, which is the game from the Rick and Morty creators, Justin Roiland.
Yeah. I mean,
I just finished that game on my computer because even though it's through Xbox Live's thing, and I just pay for the Game Pass, and I played that.
Yeah.
So I didn't need to buy the an actual console.
Yeah.
And some people are like, oh, you didn't need to buy a PS5 console because PSN does the same thing.
Yeah.
To a certain extent, yes, some games don't launch on it. The Hogwarts Legacy is not going to launch on either of them, and I want to play that.
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2, I want to play that because I love Insomniac. I mean, the very first game, I bought a game along with along with the PS4. I've talked about it many times. It was the game that I was like, the only reason why I want a PS5 is so I could play this game. And that was the first game I played. It was the only game I played. Not so far. I've played other games since then. But it was the first game I played, and I sat down and I played it and I platinumed it.
Mm-hmm.
And I generally don't do that. And it was an amazing game. I cannot wait for the next one. And it was one of the only PS5 exclusives to launch with it. For those of you who don't understand what I'm saying, it's Insomniac's other franchise besides Spider-Man. It was their original franchise, the one that got me in love with Insomniac, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ratchet and Clank, that is actually what my girlfriend got me for Christmas, was the duo pack pop figures that I've been looking for.
Oh, no shit.
So she found it, and that's what she bought for me.
I think you got yourself a keeper there too, man.
Yeah, she's awesome. We'll keep her around.
Yeah.
We are.
I think honestly it's the other way around, bro. I think she's gonna keep you around.
Not to
That's how that shit works.
Not to go back on the sad note, but there's a dark cloud hanging over our relationship, and it makes me sad every time I think about it. It's unfortunate, and she's saying we don't have to worry about this now. We're not trying to move in together yet. It's fine, but she is allergic to cats.
Oh.
And it's not necessarily a mild allergy either. It's actually her eyes get itchy and watery, and she gets a scratchiness in her throat.
Yeah.
Well,
and that's how I was when I was first dating my wife, because she had cats and I was exactly the same way. But then over time, I kept taking less and less Benadryl, and now I'm pretty cool with it. So, and maybe one of those things you just slowly expose her to, and maybe.
Well, she comes over to my place. She comes over to my place, and he's all around.
Yeah.
But I feel bad whenever she's over at my place, and she's just
just like, here's the Benadryl.
She starts to rub her eyes, and she starts to do all this stuff, and it just makes me feel bad.
So what you do is you get the Benadryl and the eye drops ready, and here you go. I
would do that too. You know that.
It's like, I
would be that guy.
I got
In fact,
you.
she unfortunately she has COVID right now.
Oh yeah, that's no fun, man. I've had that shit. That is.
Yeah.
Is she doing okay?
She's doing okay.
She
said that right now, her biggest symptom is she has what feels like sinus issues. Her nose is low, but that's it.
Yeah.
She said she doesn't have a fever. She doesn't necessarily have any other big symptoms, which I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Apparently her the person that's bunking with her, living with her, because has issues. Her house burned down, is got it, and it's a little bit more severe case. So it's sad.
This shit's still floating around, man. I've had it, and it fucking sucked, man. But it hit me hard. It hit me hard, man. I was out for maybe a week, and 3 days of just suffering with a fever, borderline 101, 102. It'd go up and down, hot and cold at the same time. I remember when I first had it, we were coming back from the clinic, and my wife was we were at the CVS trying to get prescription, they wrote something for the cough, and I remember feeling nauseous, and then I remember I sat up to try to keep myself from vomiting everywhere. I was kind of sit up and turn the air up, kind of blow in my face, get some cool air just to kind of calm myself down. And then I don't remember anything else after that, man.
Oof.
And my wife, from what she was telling me, she was sitting there like she said that I was shaking, and then she kept calling me, but I wouldn't respond.
That's a pretty severe case, man.
Yeah, like I'm like,
And
what?
that's what I'm worried about.
I'm like, what the? When the fuck did that happen? I was like, how long was I passed out for? She's like, at least a minute. Like you. So evidently, I blacked out, and the only thing I remember is hearing her call me like once, and then I kind of snapped out of it. It never happened again after that. But like, fuck, man. And then I remember I lost my sense of taste. I remember like biting into a Bojangles biscuit and tasting nothing. It was the fucking worst. That's when I wanted to die. It tasted of nothing. It tastes of sand. And then
I've come down with the conception. I must have Bojangles.
I must have Bojangles. Yeah.
Get me the flakiest biscuit.
But it was,
that's when you go to Red Lobster and get the cheddar biscuits.
Yeah. Well, shit.
You can't taste those things.
It would have been a waste, man. I mean, what was the Cajun filet biscuits? I should have tasted a little bit spicy.
That's Popeye.
No, man, it's Bojangles. Yeah, Cajun
Popeyes. Filet.
No, it's Bojangles. I promise, bro.
Popeyes.
I just had one today.
Popeyes is the New Orleans place.
Yeah, but Bojangles has the Cajun filet biscuit. Trust, man.
Oh yeah, they do.
I just had one today.
Yeah, I'm just talking.
Delicious.
You just said you just had a normal biscuit.
No, I
had spice on the normal biscuit.
I had a Cajun filet biscuit, and it tasted.
You said you bit into a biscuit, and it tasted like nothing.
Well, regardless,
I was thinking you literally just went to Bojangles. Like, I must have one biscuit.
Who the fuck? Nah. I'll have a biscuit as a side, but no. I need something.
Must have bread.
Must have bread. But I remember every day was something new. It was like, I think the worst part of it for me, aside from the fever, was the like pounding fucking headache that lasted for like 3 days after I kicked the fever. It was just a nonstop like migraine for like 2-3 days, man. And that I think was worse than the fever was bad, but I think like headaches or like migraines are the fucking worst, man. Cause like it hurts to just look at stuff like sensitive to light. I didn't want to watch TV. It was fucking bad. So I'm praying for your girlfriend, man. I hope it doesn't hit her as hard, but to everyone out there, that shit's still floating around, and I know everybody's like, fuck masks, this, that, and the other. Just be smart, man. Like, stay out of big crowds, wash your hands, don't touch your face, I think at this point, if you're going to catch it, you're going to catch it. But, thoughts and prayers go out to those who've been affected and lost people. Like I lost my grandfather to this bullshit, and, it's very real. You see how we go up and down?
We do. This train ride is more of a roller coaster.
Oh shit. So let's switch gears again. So have you ever heard of a store called DK Oldies? I know you have.
Oh my god, are we getting into the?
We're getting because it's been popping. My question is, why did it take so long for people to realize how shitty this company is? Like I was aware of them
because they're on TikTok and they're on YouTube. They're
blowing
Shorts.
up. Yeah, they're blowing up now. I was first aware of this company back, I think, in like I want to say like 2012, maybe 2010-ish. And even back then, their prices were shit. They weren't even like high-end eBay prices. Their prices are just fucking ridiculous.
Not only that, I've heard of people who are like, okay, I'm going to buy this stuff. And then they buy it.
Yeah.
And they're getting like third-party controllers and everything because they didn't look in the checkout that says, oh, if you want first-party stuff, it's going to be an additional fee.
Well, here you go. Here's a N64 pack with two.
Oh, is it $250? Is it like $250?
It's on clearance now for $184. I noticed like all of their prices have a clearance price.
Hang on, I'm gonna send me the link of that, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Links will be in the description, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if I remember to do it. Fuck, how do I do
DK?
this?
Hang on, I'll just go to DKoldies.com.
Yeah, and then just go to the website and then look at the N64. Like, dude, GoldenEye 64 is on sale for $67.
1
What
second.
the
Click it.
fuck?
Here's what I'm talking about. Click it, right? Click the N64.
Yeah.
Where you're at the thing that says
N64
add to cart and all that. Controller upgrade. Substitute 2 original controllers for $60.
Fuck off, man.
So it's $184. You don't even get real controllers. You get those crappy third-party controllers.
And it's an extra, and it's an additional. Well, I noticed like all of these are clearance prices too. So they're I think they're pulling that Hobby Lobby shit where like everything's on clearance.
You want to also see some BS? Go to Sell Video Games. Okay.
Where's that
go
at?
to up at the top, right next to their sign, Sell Video Games, about, sign in and check out.
Oh yeah, Sell Video Games. Okay,
so click like I don't know,
N64 price list. Okay, let's see what we got.
N64 console,
$40.
$40. GameCube with Wavebird. You have to have a Wavebird. $91.
With the Wavebird is $91 by itself. What the fuck?
Game Boy Player startup disc, they're giving $150. That's
holy
actually,
shit,
okay,
dude. Spyro: A Hero's Tale. And it's just because it's on the top of the list. Spyro Hero's Tale for GameCube, $17. Is that not what it goes for? What the fuck are they selling it for?
That's what I'm saying. How much is a GameCube player startup disc? $150. Hang on, let's go to price charting real quick.
Yeah. Holy shit, man.
I mean,
look,
if you need
the Haunted Mansion, which I'm assuming is not a good game because it's is it based on that movie with Eddie Murphy? $26 fucking they'll give you.
Okay, a Game Boy.
Is that a pricey game? Like,
which one?
The Haunted Mansion. It says here they'll give you $26 for it. So it makes me wonder what the fuck they're selling it for.
Hang on, the Haunted Mansion. Let me check price charting.
Hey man, you can unload your Master Quest Ocarina of Time with the Wind Waker for $136.
Haunted Mansion on GameCube. I mean, okay, Haunted Mansion on GameCube, right?
Yeah.
Complete price is $16 on price charting.
$16.
Price charting.
Why are they giving you $26 for it?
I don't know, but
what? Where are they
Wait a minute, maybe we found
from?
a place to sell games.
I don't know, maybe. Hang on. I gotta do a little more digging here. Like, because I'm looking at the Wind Waker. They'll give you $50 for the Wind Waker. Hulk
Legend
Ultimate
of Zelda
Destruction.
Wind Waker with
Ocarina Master Quest, $136.
Legend is holy
Hulk
crap.
Ultimate Destruction, $37.
They'll give you almost $100 for a Wavebird. There's no way this is real. They're giving you.
I think this is outdated. This is bullshit. Because like look at N64, Resident Evil 2, $36 they'll give you. I don't think that's right, man.
Oh my god. So no wonder they're giving you so much, because for the Game Boy Player startup disc,
how much
they're
is it?
charging $275.
Fuck off. That
doesn't even. That's not even the combo. Because the player is $90.
So we may have discovered why the fuck their prices are. So they're giving you the eBay price, and then they're coming back and shooting for fucking Saturn, is what they're doing.
Yeah, don't trade in your systems, but your games.
Don't buy shit from these people. Just sell your shit to them.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
There you
Twilight
go,
Princess HD, $74.
I think I just found your new revenue stream, man. You just get all your shit from yard sales and unload it to these fuckers.
I might. I'm gonna have
to. No shit, dude. Like,
it doesn't say like whether it needs to be complete or hang on. I don't know. Video games for cash online and get paid pass. You can sell or trade everything you like. Used NES games and 64, all retro games. Get real price quote. Ships are free. Get paid in 1 day. Email your list of items.
Price updated as of today.
Holy crap! Let's look at this N64. I want to see what they're going to give me for Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut.
Oh shit! Okay, if they even have it on here,
I don't think it's listed.
No, you probably gotta like contact them and work because it's such a high value game.
$100 for Conker's Bad Fur Day.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they're giving you the retail price, and then and what I think it is this company, their market is not us. We are not their target
No.
audience. It is the people who are they're banking on nostalgia. It's the people that weren't really gamers but like had the shit, like who was like, oh shit, dude, I remember that game, and they want to kind of like everything else, they're just cashing in on nostalgia.
Let's do
So
this. I'm gonna go through these games that I traded into GameStop, see how much they would have given
yeah,
for me.
all right. So you said Xbox One,
Legend of Zelda, Majora's Mask, they would have given me
3DS,
$23. GameStop gave me $15.40.
Pokemon
So about
X.
$8.
You said
Pokemon
So
X,
all the Pokemon X, they would have given you 31. How much did GameStop give you?
22.
Okay. Pokemon Y is
Also
27.
22. I got 22. So
Okay.
$5. And I was able to get a PS5 instantly.
Yeah. Alpha Sapphire, how much did they give you for?
Alpha Sapphire.
Or was it Omega?
17. No, 18. 18. I traded in
18.
both. I had both. I do
So
regret trading those in because I actually like the Ruby and Sapphire games, but
yeah,
I got a PS5.
so you got PS5, man, and
24.
there is
Yeah,
a
so it's
thing.
about
There
the
is
same
such thing as
price.
ROMs.
Ultra
uh,
Moon. Ultra Moon.
31 they would have given you.
For Ultra Moon?
Yeah.
I
Ultra
got
Sun is
19.
30.
I got 19. Ultra Sun, I
Damn.
got more. I got 20.
No, you would have $10 more with these assholes.
I know, right?
Maybe you should just sell to them.
Oh, but look, down here. Game case and manual, 100% of that price. Game and manual only, minus 15% of that price. Game and original case only, 15% of that price. So these are what it would be complete. When GameStop takes stuff in, they don't care about cases and manuals and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I have to factor in that for 25% off. So let's do this. Let's take Pokemon Omega Ruby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Game only, 25% of 24. 24 divided by 4 is 6. Yeah, that's right. So 24 minus 6 is $18.
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon Omega Ruby gave me $20. So I actually came out ahead going to GameStop.
Yeah.
Nintendo
I mean, you
3DS, any color
sometimes.
with charger, right?
Mm-hmm.
How much did GameStop give me? Gave me $88. They would have only given me 84 minus 25% because I did not have the game case and manual.
Yeah. I wonder, like, for systems, is it just well, some of them say console only, but like,
yeah, it's got to be console only. There's no way.
Because well, like here it just says Wii console white. So is that in the box too?
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. But moral of the story, don't buy shit from them, just sell to them. It's looking that way. But yeah, DK Oldies, they've been around for a long fucking time. I don't know why. I guess it's because they've cracked the social media code, and they are appealing to nostalgia, much like a lot of these scumbag resellers do. And yeah, they're banking on your memories, man. Don't buy from them. There are plenty of other awesome local shops you can go to. Their prices are better. They're not great, but they're better. And of course, yard sales. That's probably the only. Expect to get disappointed a lot though these days with yard sales.
Yeah.
See,
Okay.
the recent pickup I've had actually was through GameStop. After the New Year's, they had like a 20% off, like store wide kind of sale. I got Stubbs the Zombie, the remake for PS4.
Okay.
That expensive original Xbox game. I
Yes.
got Oculus Trip Hellbound, which is a port of the Vita version. I got Sniper Ghost Contracts, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, and then there was another game. it was like 5 games. Like I forgot what the last one was. Shit. Um, and then I had to. I was short like their minimum for free shipping, so I got a little Sailor Moon, a little grab bag for my wife. But I only spent like $60, and I ended up with all those games were like $10. Really?
Oh, you did the thing where, yeah,
Yeah,
because they have
because they were
going on
all
right
like,
now.
yep. It was like a buy two get one free, and then they had 20% off a bunch of shit.
You should look at the deals now. At least last time I looked a couple days ago, it was if you buy, I think it's 4 games that are priced $20, you only pay $40. So you save half off.
Yeah. They had that
Same thing with
going
10.
on. Yeah,
Problem is, I can't find 4 freaking games I want
yeah.
that are priced like that.
Well, I mean, I didn't get that deal, but yeah, I still walked away with a good little, good little haul there. For
I mean, for
GameStop,
as much
I'm
as we
like shit.
crap on GameStop, they can sometimes bring the deals.
Sometimes, yeah. I mean, shit, get a copy of Stubbs the Zombie for fucking, I think it was $12 I paid for it. And all the shit was brand new, by the way. So it was all new stuff.
Nice.
Which I was like, so for the price of a new fresh released game at $65, I got like 5 games and a little figurine. I mean, so that's not a bad day, man.
No.
And these days, that's what I call a fucking win. You know? Um,
Yeah, I didn't get much. I mean, the second game I played on my PS5 and I finished God of War and I
mhm,
platinumed it. So
mhm.
far, the 2 games that I've played fully and beaten on my PS5, platinumed.
Oh
I'm on
shit,
my third game now.
you're gonna be a trophy hunter now. That's what they call them. Is that what you're gonna do? Trophy hunting?
Well, it's the PS5.
Yeah. Oh
Uh,
shit, they got Rune Factory 5 GameStop for $18 now. Nice.
Hey, put that in the buy the 4 games that are $20 and get it for 40.
Yep.
I will say one game I did get that I'm finally playing because I have a PS5,
Mhm.
Cyberpunk.
Oh shit. Yeah, I got it for PS4. I haven't played it yet. I've been
It
doing
looks like crap.
it looks like crap, really?
It looks like crap on the
Well, is
Xbox
it
One and the PS4.
does it look like crap because it's like on the PS5 and like it's
It
not
was meant no, it looks
it,
great on the PS5.
Oh, okay.
The game was meant for next gen.
Oh, okay. I got you.
It They had to really go down in the graphics for the PS4 and Xbox One, which I had the Xbox One version,
Mhm.
and I didn't have a nice Xbox One. I had like an Xbox One S or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was like, oh my god, it was a horrible looking game, and I put it down after I got it, never picked it back up. Now I'm on the PS5.
You
I'm
can't put it
actually
down.
playing it. I'm about 4 or 5 hours in.
Nice.
It's going pretty good.
Nice, man. Well, yeah, I'm hoping to get into that pretty soon. I'm probably gonna leave my PS4 alone for a while and switch over to the Switch. But over the
Nice.
holidays, I did Final Fantasy 15, uh, that plus the DLC with it. So I got through that game. And then currently I'm doing Ghost of Tsushima, which I have to say is a gorgeous fucking game. Like the
I
landscapes in that game are just jaw dropping, man. Like wow, they did a phenomenal job, man.
I am gonna play that on the PS5
Oh yeah, that's got to be like 10 times better looking, man.
probably. What
Shit.
I what I'm what was I gonna say? What I'm just trying to kill time until
Mhm.
Hogwarts Legacy comes out
Yeah, when's that due?
February 7th.
Oh, okay.
And unfortunately, news came out today. Skull and Bones has been pushed back. That was supposed to
Mm,
come out March 9th, and I was looking forward to that
mm,
because it's the spiritual successor to Assassin's Creed Black Flag,
yeah,
but it's been postponed officially.
yeah. Well, they have that Mirage coming out this year too, right?
It's going to be towards the end of the year, and I don't
Yeah,
know. There's so many games coming out, they
yeah.
have to figure out when to release it. As soon as Starfield comes out, That I
Yeah.
mean, that nobody's gonna play anything else.
Yeah, and Dead on Arrival, man. I'm actually looking forward to Fire Emblem Engage. Again, I've been trying to get into Fire Emblem, and this one looks like a cool one. So I think that's
I
the end of this month.
I know the only reason I know Fire Emblem is because it was in Smash Brothers,
Yeah, yeah,
and I don't even play Smash Brothers, but I've seen people play it.
yeah. All those people with swords, that's Fire Emblem.
I will say, as far as Christmas gift for you, I did have one. However, the problem is that since we had to change our recording because we were going to do a recording like last month,
Yeah, and then I
you got
think,
work.
yeah, work at the last
So,
minute. Hey, can you be here? I was like, fuck.
which sucks because I would have been able to give you one of your Christmas gifts then. Um,
You don't have to give me nothing,
but
man.
I'm but
Getting
and I
choked
was
up
trying
here.
to get it. I was trying to get it done today, but unfortunately, it's not going to work out. It will happen in the future,
Hmm.
but I can go ahead and I can tell you what it is.
You don't have to. Nah, I'll wait, man. You don't
Are
gotta
you
tell me.
sure?
You don't have to give me anything, honestly, man. Like,
This cost me no money. If it helps at all,
okay.
if it helps at all, this cost me $0. Would you
All
like
right.
to know what it is?
I will wait. I'll choose to wait.
Oh, I
I'll-
hate that. I want to just tell you.
All right, fine.
Okay, I'll say this. I won't tell you who, but soon, hopefully, if I can work it, we may have a guest on this podcast that you don't know about.
Oh, that's nice. Cool. That's awesome. First
I
guest, man.
guarantee you it's
I
somebody
can't
you
wait.
know.
I can't wait. First guest.
I guarantee you it's somebody you know, but you don't know them. I
don't
know
know
them.
them. I know of them, I guess.
You know of them.
Okay.
But we may have our first guest on this podcast soon.
Sweet, man. I can't wait. I can't
All right.
wait. I can't wait. That's going to be a fun one.
Hopefully.
So yeah,
Hopefully I can work it into their schedule.
yeah, hopefully, man. If not for the whole hour, maybe just a portion of it. That's cool too.
I try to get them for at least like 10 minutes. Just to, say hi, how you doing, plug their stuff, and that's
Stop calling me. Bye. No, yeah, that's awesome, man. And so I guess now's a part of the show. We'll plug in whatever projects we're doing before we close it out here. I did see the latest live stream from Captain Hobbs, man, and it was awesome because it was she was drawing Walker and Wobbles.
And yes, my amazing animator who is basically the workhorse of Astro Cats.
Yeah, man, she is burning the midnight oil. But I actually sat there and watched it, and it was awesome just saying, "Oh my God, those are my cats," and it was very humbling. And I'm not gonna sound like I'm not trying to sound like a brown nosing or anything, but it was very humbling to see someone with that kind of talent kind of refine those ideas I had for them, those really rough ideas that I had for those characters, and to actually see someone go in and refine them and make them look as if they just popped out of the fucking screen. I mean, that was awesome to see. So big props to her for
she's doing
and
great.
yeah, and the whole Astro Cats crew. I know.
Yeah, feel free to follow if you want to see those videos or any of the stuff, because we do post the pictures.
Mhm.
And then we post the videos to say how it was drawn and everything. You can find Captain Hobbs on Facebook. Links off to our YouTube. It links off to our amazing animator Anne's all of her stuff, so you can see all of her art and her comics and everything.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I'll drop some links in the description for anyone's interested.
and I'll say
in
this:
following Astro Cats,
we
because it's
just this weekend recorded the lines for episode 5
mhm.
of the Captain's Logs, which
Oh,
is our
nice.
supplemental content that we're doing while we're still making the show.
Yeah, and I really need to pull my head out of my ass and start doing those comics again too, man. Because I think I left like a year. Was it 2 years ago? The last one I did. I was
Roughly.
fuck, man.
Dude, you've been busy.
I know.
This is not a thing that people need to stress about. Is what I'm trying to.
But one of my I may have found a perfect villain for you. We can talk about it after your show. But I have one of my resolutions is
No.
getting,
Those 30 seconds elevator
Okay.
pitch. Pitch it.
Okay. So it's someone at work that I know. He's really really cool, man. He's an artist as
25
well.
seconds.
Artist as well. But he went to art school and actually got trained to do voice acting. And his natural speaking voice is just pure
Oh, you mean an
baritone.
actor? I thought like you wanted to. I thought you were talking like a character.
Oh no no no
No, you're
no
talking an
no
act. Okay.
no! I'm talking about someone that you can hire who does an amazing job. Like his normal.
Hire is a implies that we
Well,
pay.
you can recruit, I guess, recruit
There
to
we
the.
go.
But he would be a perfect villain character. His voice is like his normal speaking voice. He already sounds like a bad guy, but then when he turns it up, it's like, oh shit, dude! Like,
When we
but
get to
he,
the point of villains,
yeah,
potentially, when we get down to that
yeah.
road.
But I told him that I would I told him about the podcast and everything too, and I mentioned that I would say on the air. I was like, "Yep." So there's proof that I fucking told him, so you can't say I didn't.
And
um,
yeah, I'll think about it.
but yeah,
Get
one of
him to
my
record. Get him to record something so I have his voice on file for when
yeah,
I need it.
oh yeah, man, and I actually may use him at work to do like we do a lot of video work too. Um, so I'm thinking about considering using him for like an announcer voice or something. I mean that's how good he is.
Okay.
Yeah. So but that aside, big props to the
And
Astrocrats.
it's yeah.
Yeah, please follow them. I'll put descriptions in the link below. One of my resolutions is getting back and really devoting more time to drawing. Um, I think I mentioned a couple of episodes ago I was working on a comic book series to pitch. Over the holidays, the more that I work on it, the more that I'm considering not uh, doing a series, but doing a graphic novel instead because I have a definitive beginning, middle, and end for the story. So I don't think it's something that'll work as a series,
Mhm.
but I am playing with another idea that I think is pretty fucking crazy um, for an actual comic book series. So I want to get started on that. So we're doing a graphic novel, getting a new idea going for a series that I hope to pitch as a comic book series. And then of course I want to get back into doing more of those like weekly little fun one-off story Astro Cats. Like I tried to reformat all of the web comics into like pages, but I don't think they really look good, man. I think I'll just leave them as like
It's
web
okay.
comics and you can do with them what you will, but I kind of like that four frame kind of box and then, stick to that. And really it's because I can get them out quickly. Cuz I remember I used to pump them out like one a week and
Yeah.
I can get through those like relatively quickly. So I want to devote more time to doing drawing and that kind of stuff because I wanted to do a bunch of YouTube stuff, gaming and stuff, but then, there's a lot of that shit and like talking with my wife and everything, like I've always been sort of good at drawing. I'm not going to toot my own horn, but people tell me that I'm okay at it, I guess. So I want to just like get better at it and I like doing it and it's kind of cool to see people looking at my stuff and getting a reaction out of it, a positive reaction out of it. So it's definitely going to get back into doing that. So hopefully I can post more on the Twitter. I can post more online, but kind of right now that's kind of where I'm at. Aside from our normal day job, and then adding a plus one to the family. Um, yeah, there's a lot coming. There's a lot coming this year.
And with that, I'm not going to make a joke. So I want to say, I want to say, I think that's a good stopping point for
Yeah.
this episode 1 of the new season.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm also looking at uploading to Odyssey. YouTube's just been having a lot of policy changes lately with you know profanity and that kind of thing, which I think is bullshit. So I'm considering putting future episodes up on Odyssey. This one will go up on YouTube, but I'm considering for future episodes to be put up on Odyssey in its entirety. and then just putting like maybe some short clips up on YouTube, and then just so everybody can, you know, have access, you know, one way or another. So that's kind of what I'm playing with the idea of doing as well. So
Okay.
but yeah, more to come on that.
Well, I guess we want to say thank you guys for tuning back in for episode 1 of season 2. And we hope that you all had a great time, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Yeah, you guys take care, and drop us a line like always. And now
And
we
if you're,
start the after hours podcast, the second part of the podcast, because we always stop recording and then we have like a fucking 30-minute conversation. Then we're always like,
I don't want to do that today. I want to go play some. I want to play some Cyberpunk.
okay, with that, everybody, we're pulling into the station. Thank you all so much again for joining us. Holty, any last thoughts you want to leave them with?
Be kind to each other.
Amen, brother. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Hopefully.
Oh, really? Like you?
I don't know.
Hopefully, God, I'm cutting that out too.